My hands are shaking. It isn't fear. It is a vibration, a frequency. The resonance of matter coming undone. I have perhaps 10 minutes of lucidity left. After that comes the next seizure. I still don't know what form it will take. As always, I will become nothing more than a living, screaming work of art, a perpetual installation of pain. This is how it all began. I am sitting in this cubicle on the 90th floor. The glass is a membrane far too thin between me and the abyss. Outside, the city sprawls tentacular and obscene. It is no longer a city. It is a maw. A gaping jaw of concrete and neon ready to swallow its millions of inhabitants. Ready to devour me. You wonder who I am? I am an artist. I had the world at my feet until I destroyed the core of my work. The audience turned their backs on me, but they are blind, stupid. Art is dead, yet everyone pretends it still breathes. Nothing is created anymore. Imagination has run dry. We produce nothing but copies of copies of copies, sterile echoes. I refuse to be a counterfeiter of reality. I wanted the unseen, the absolute. So I invented, perhaps, the very thing I shouldn't have. Creation art. Canvas, marble, skin, screens, bones. Everything has been explored, everything has been done. The realization is bitter. Everything has been said since Aesop, and everything has been painted. Art is suffocating. Art is writhing in its own stagnation. Art is dead. It is no more. We have to admit it. To create the new, I needed a new medium, so I cast aside my brushes to tear into the very essence of being. Yeah, I decided to sculpt and paint directly upon souls to become a neural sculptor. The first one, and my first masterpiece is my own consciousness, which I am carving in the raw. I have the vision. It burns my skull. Cathedrals of delirious fractals, symphonies that make neurons shriek. But I am powerless. I am a god without hands. I seek an artisan. Not one of those sanitized engineers. I seek the guy who got blacklisted. The genius operating in some dank back room. I seek a locksmith of the mind. I need vectors, nanomachines. But not standard medical toys patching up an artery. I need infiltrators. They must cross the blood-brain barrier like ghosts. Silent. Invisible. That is the kind of artist I need.
I got the contact through a buddy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows another guy. If you use, you know the drill. I meet the guy in a downtown bar. He has the perpetual jittery look of a cornered field mouse. I tell him about the project. He says 40 grand up front, 60 on delivery, needs 3 weeks. I say okay, and 3 weeks later he hands over a baggie of plug-and-play nanobots.
They're here in my hand, minuscule. Terrifying. Pure black market dark edge that cost a fortune. Am I really ready to let these nanoparasites infiltrate my brain? This is madness, but doesn't art demand sacrifice? Isn't art the final experimental frontier? Just one savage inhalation. It burns through my sinuses like metallic ice. A heartbeat of silence. Then, ignition. The walls seem to breathe, colors vibrate with a new sound. The boundaries of my perception have just shattered. For the first time in my life, I see raw reality exactly as it is. Simultaneous pain and ecstasy. The canvas is primed.
Get home. Fast. Before I completely lose control. My heart's hammering. Hurry. Everything's blurring. Can't breathe. Not here. Not now. Fast. Home. Just need to reach the door. The door just need. Strange. I have the distinct sensation that the nanobots are teeming inside my brain, working away at every single one of my neurons. Of course, that's impossible. And yet, it's also strange that I haven't programmed them yet. And that they... It's as if they knew what they had to do. As if they were beginning to create.
I have acquired certainty. Yes. The bots are autonomous. They are creating. They are using my art to reforge reality. Deeper. Richer. Than the dull, pixelated illusion you call life. The texture of the air is changing. It's not air anymore.
It's raw data waiting to be compiled. I feel them scuttling along my optic nerves. Billions of microscopic Michelangelos chipping away at the mediocrity of my biological limitations. They're rewriting the code of the mundane. Why settle for blue when I can perceive colors that scream? Why accept gravity when the laws of physics are just suggested guidelines in a user manual I just burned? I am no longer limited by the canvas nor by the screen. My synapses are firing in hyperlapse. I can taste the geometry of the void. It tastes like metal, ozone, and eternity. I'm shedding the lag of humanity. I am overclocking the divine. My reality. My intimate, true, absolute reality.